Guys, what's going on? Troy at Mountain Man Treasure here, and this was one heck of a weekend.
Mountain Man, Mountain Man.
Treasures.
Welcome into the channel, guys. My name is Troy. I'm a reseller in Montana. That means I go to garage sales and estate sales and thrift stores. I buy stuff there and then sell it again online, hopefully, for a profit. And that profit came in over the last 3 days. I wasn't sure what Memorial Day weekend would look like this year, if things would really slow down or if people would be inside and pick up. I didn't really think it would be in the middle. For us, I got a good idea on Friday when some of the high dollar things that we were putting up started to sell. You can look back at that video. I'll put a link up to it because we had a really strong Friday, and that actually continued after I cut off that video through Saturday, through Sunday, and Monday as I'm starting to record this now. Things are, again, still selling. It's going to be a really good long weekend, but just Friday through Sunday sales, we're looking at about $2,400 gross, which for my store, for our situation, is fantastic. That's one of the best weekends we've had in a very long time. I'm really excited, and it's a good mix of smalls, those sort of bread and butter, meat and potatoes kind of things, and then some really high dollar sales. And mixed in there, we'll hit it here in a little bit, talking about the things that sold. Something that I sold for good money really quickly that I might have messed up on. I could have got a little bit more out of that. And so we'll talk about that a little bit, and curious to hear your experiences with making maybe that same kind of mistake. So it's going to be a little bit of a longer video with all the things that sold, so I don't want to take a long time. Let's go ahead and move over to the table here, and we'll take a look at what we sold this weekend.
So, yeah, definitely a lot of work ahead of me today. Though there's no mail today, so I guess I don't have to get it all out today. But, yeah, there's a lot going on here. This is a good problem to have. So I guess let's just start going over this stuff. We're going to do it as quickly as possible, just so this video doesn't last 45 minutes. We'll give it a shot here. The first thing, just sitting over here. This is a cool old Winnie the Pooh little kid toy top. I'm trying to see. I don't remember if there was a date on there or not, but it is old. There you go. See, he spins around. We don't want to bore into the Snow White there, but yeah, this one, not a big dollar item, but it was just too cool to leave, and so I knew that there would be some interest in it, and had it listed at $9.98 plus shipping. So I had a watcher, so sent out an offer of $9, and they took it. So cool old vintage piece going out there. I don't even know where to go next. There's too many things to look at. We're going to stop this and move things here a few times. We've got this old troll keychain. I thought it was cool, but it's hung around in my store for a very long time. It was kind of surprising. So this guy, I sent out an offer as well. I had it at like $9.98 free shipping, I think, and sent out an offer of $8.99. And they took me up on it. So I think that's a cool keychain, and I'm going to make a couple dollars on it and finally get it out of my store. Here's a drafting pencil. This is an Eagle Turquoise 10. I have several of them, different color caps on there, and it's got the lead. There it is. The lead inside. That's the little release there. This thing, again, it's a small dollar item, but a very easy thing. They were quantity listings, and it sold for $9.98 plus shipping. Another small dollar here. Let's just get these out of the way. Got a copper spoon. This is a fishing lure, and I had a couple of these, and so it was a quantity listing. That was nice. And now this one selling for $9.98 plus shipping. Underneath, we'll just leave it sitting there, but that's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It's, there you go, you can see it's new and sealed. I picked this one up this weekend along with a few other Disney tapes. You'll see this video actually tomorrow, I think, as I'm going to work on showing you that video of where I found some stuff. Some of it sold already, which is cool. Actually, one of our higher dollar sales from that pickup. You're not going to retire off of Disney tapes. I mean, it's cool. It's got the old stickers on there still, but these things, by and large, not that valuable. There are some that are, but most of them are not. And this one, there are thousands of them out there probably available. I don't remember the number. There were a lot. And so I definitely priced this one to move $3.99 plus shipping for old Snow White. Magically moving out of the way to do a few more small items here. Mary Kay, we're still selling it. The semi-matte lipstick. This one is always apricot, and always apricot selling for just $1.49 plus shipping. It was up at $1.99 plus shipping. I had a watcher, so I sent the offer, and it moved out. This is a very slow selling color, so I thought, you know what, let's make $1 on it. And sure enough, we made $1 on it. Here we got Mary Kay True Dimensions Sheer Lipstick. This is Posh Pink. This one for $7.99 plus shipping. We'll move that guy out of the way. This one actually moving out this morning, but it made the cut. Ivory 2. Some Endless Performance Cream to Powder Foundation. This one, $15.99 plus shipping. A little bit better there. And these are pretty solid too. Mary Kay, we got lip balm and lip mask. This a little bit of a higher dollar sale for what we've got left with the Mary Kay for sure. $29.24 free shipping, but this is going to go out at a 4-ounce rate, so we're going to make solid money off of that. You saw we had a couple other little things sitting over here. Here we've got a little made in Italy. You can see down there. Maybe. There we go. That's some of the symbols you'll see. This is a Fontanini piece. And so we got the little Kit Kat going out the door for $8 plus shipping. We do have, you know what, I'll bring him in here because it fits the theme. He's not one of the littles over here, but still, this is the same deal. This is a nativity piece, hand painted in Italy. He's going out the door for $15.99 plus shipping. So some of that Christmas stuff quickly moving all of a sudden. And then we got this guy in Lego. If you find Lego minifigs, I don't do a lot with Lego. I don't find it a ton. But this guy, yes, he's little, but he was picked up with a whole bunch of other figures just sitting there in the bottom of a box. So why not? $6.99 plus shipping. So that a nice little sale. And then we actually have another Lego guy over here. This, the Lego Knight, picked him up a couple weeks ago in Spokane. You saw us sell his horse's armor in a recent What Sold video, and it was worth about 3 times what he is. But he does still sell this one going out, $6.99 plus shipping. Then we've got, oh, sorry, buddy. This also a Spokane pickup, Harley Davidson Zippo lighter. This is a newer lighter, so not super valuable, but still moved within about a week of me listing it. Took an offer of $18.50 plus shipping. It does still have the tin and everything down there. We got Michael Jackson's Bad. That moving out this morning, so just managed. This is the last one to make the cut. $7.49 plus shipping. Down here, you saw one of them take a spill, but we've got some. We'll lay them out here. This is the little Teeny Mates. I picked these up for, what was it, like $2.99, I think, for the whole bag. And so we're well into the profit here. And they move out randomly. This one actually going out to a viewer. We've got an Eagles quarterback. We've got a linebacker there. And we've got a receiver. And those 3 guys going out to the glass housing. You might remember that eBay store here just a little bit ago, I think in our previous What Sold video, and the glass housing, picking those guys up, $3.49 plus shipping. We're going to obviously combine that and send you back the difference in the shipping. And also going out to the glass housing is this guy over here. This is a t-shirt, really cool. We got flames, skulls. We'll put a picture up so you can see it a little bit better. That t-shirt also going out, $15.99 plus shipping. So thank you so much for picking those up. This shirt, super cool. Picked this up just a few weeks ago at a community sale, and it was too cool to leave behind. I think I paid $3 to $5. I think it was $3 for that. Certainly paid up, but it just had the right look, and so I did pick it up. Thank you so much for coming in and grabbing that. Let's move these guys, and we'll show you what's down here before we reset the desk again. Too many just to fit on the desk today. Astro Warrior, the Mega cartridge. This is for Sega, and this one sold for $19.49 plus shipping, and real nice sale here. This is off of a sale where we picked up some really nice media, and this is Star Wars Clone Wars, Volume 1 and Volume 2. I sent out an offer on this, and they countered, and a little lower. I was hoping to get around $55-60 for these. They are both new and sealed. I don't know if there's a little bit more interest now with the Obi-Wan series coming out, because that's right about the time that I got a watcher, sent the offer, and they countered. So, that might have spurred some interest in this, because there is a little bit of crossover there. But I took an offer of $50 plus shipping. I paid $1 a piece. So $2 into 50, that is a solid deal. How about one more here, and then we'll reset. This one going out to a fantastic friend of the channel, actually a pair of friends of the channel, Gary and Nikki. Usually I hear from Nikki if you're in our premieres. She's the one that's chatting under Nikki and Gary. But we're putting Gary first on this one because he reached out and he's getting this one. So, Gary, I hope I'm not ruining a surprise here. But, Nikki?
Surprise!
Surprise.
Nikki had a bit of an accident, and so she's doing some rehab. And she's also got a birthday coming up, and so Gary said, should get a kick out of getting this from you. And so $9.98 free shipping for this resistance band. And he said, it's going to help her in her rehab and recovery as well. So Nikki, thank you so much. Prayers going out to you as you work to recover. And I like I said, I really, really appreciate your love and your support. So thank you so much for that. Then let's move over to the I kind of screwed up sale. Or maybe I screwed up. I don't know. You guys tell me. We've got this one. It's from Dimensions. And it's an old Crewel kit. Crewel, down there. Crewel. It's like, knitting or whatever. And it's got all the stuff in here. We got yarn. I think there's some thread in there. There's all sorts of stuff. Obviously, you got the pattern. And you can make a stocking. Now, some of this stuff, guys, sells really, really well. And you'll find this a lot of times at garage sales or estate sales particularly, and it's not all great. A lot of times it's open. I actually left an open one behind at this pickup. I maybe shouldn't have. I got this weekend, and I just wasn't sure with the one that was open. It looked all there, but I just wasn't sure. I probably should have picked it up anyway, because, guys, I listed this, and it sold within about a half an hour of me listing, maybe less than that, maybe 15-20 minutes, and it sold so quickly that I thought, I might have screwed up on this. You ever had a sale like that where it sells instantly and you're like, okay, certainly I screwed up the price? You know what, a lot of times I think you just hit the price just right, and somebody just happened to be looking at that time and it worked. This one, I do think I goofed up just a little bit, and I did basic research, but I didn't do a ton. I was trying to list. I listed about 24 things on Saturday, and so I was moving probably too quickly on a few of them in terms of getting the pricing just right. And this is the one that kind of hurts. I listed this one $89.99 plus shipping. I priced it high because I could not find. You see here, it's got dimensions and it's got the model number 8084. I did not find this one on current listings. I didn't find it on a sold listing. I didn't find it on WorthPoint, actually. Now, I might not have spent enough time on WorthPoint, but I didn't see it even on there. And so I picked a price that I thought, well, that's a pretty high price. Let's just put it there and see what happens. $90, right? I paid $5 for it. And it sold instantly. So I thought, what did I screw up? So I did get back in and started looking a little bit more at just generically Dimensions vintage stocking, and starting to look, and some of the sold comps on ones that were relatively similar to this design. I'll put up some sold comps here, guys. We're looking at like 120, 140, 150. There was a sold comp similar again of like $200 and some. So I probably goofed the price on this a little bit. Now I turned $5 into $90. I can't be all that upset at that, but I might have been able to price it a little bit higher. I don't know. I mean, I'm happy. I'm not all that upset because it was an instant sale basically, and we turned that around very quickly. You price it high, it might sit for a while. So yeah, in the end, I'm not that upset, but it is interesting. And it has me wondering what I could have got out of this Christmas stocking. We'll move it out of the way to move on to other sales, because that, even if you think you screwed up, all you can do is move on, right? We got a trio of Bibles that actually moved out this weekend. The New Jerusalem Study Bible. Now, this one, not worth a whole lot. I like picking up study Bibles, especially when they are in good condition and it's a hardcover, and I don't look them all up. And sometimes they're not worth quite as much as what you think they are. And so this one was certainly that, but I listed it and it sold. So I picked this thing up for next to nothing at a sale. This one actually coming out of Spokane, as I recall. And it sold for $2.84 plus shipping. Now this one, Word for Today, Study Bible, Pastor Chuck Smith. This is the New King James Version. And this one just looked interesting, hardcover, and in very, very nice condition. And so I was surprised to get this one back and see just how much it was actually worth. It sold really quickly, $35.74 plus shipping. Now this one, another study Bible, doesn't look the same, right? It's not a hardcover. It looks just like a Bible, but you can see right there, Nelson's Complete Study System. So the Nelson Study Bible, and you can see model number there. So that makes it easy to look up. It's got gold pages on the trim. I think it's the red letter edition, so the words of Jesus in red. And so those are all things that you would want to point out. So down here, it's got just different, it's got notes in there to help people understand context and stuff like that. And this one also sold very quickly, $35.74 plus shipping. So 2 of the 3 really nice sales. We got a hat. We actually have several hats moving out this weekend. This one, not a great high dollar hat, but it's a sale, and I will take every single one of them. Loophole, they make binoculars and scopes, just different optics and stuff like that. And this one sold on an offer, I believe, that I sent out, $15.19 plus shipping. That was, I think, $1 at a recent garage sale. Here we've got a golf towel. I've had this one sitting around for a while. It's Bud, King of Beers. And somebody sent me an offer. I had it listed at, I don't know, $16, something like that. Somebody sent me an offer of $12 plus shipping, and I took that. It's been sitting for quite some time, so why not? Let's move it on out. We've got this guy, Model A Ford Club of America, Big Sky A's chapter. So this is a local car club is what this was. Got Montana on the back there. Picked this up at an estate sale at least a year ago. It might have been 2 years ago, and it's not worn. It just sat there as a display piece, I'm sure. And this one is actually going international. This one going to Australia. They paid $87.34 Australian dollars. The Australian dollar hovers around 75 cents US. So this is going to go over for probably $11. So we're going to end up with, I don't know, $30, $40 profit on that. Very happy about it. Back here, Logitech. I picked this up this weekend. This is another one that you will see in tomorrow's video. Keep an eye out for this guy, the illuminated keyboard. I paid $2 for this. It's still new in the package. And I shot the video when I got home with this, and I think I said something about, this one is going to sell pretty quickly after I list it. Sure enough, I mean, it sold inside of, I don't know, 12 hours, something like this. The sell-through rate on this one, really good. I paid $2, and it sold for $120 plus shipping, guys. This is a fantastic score. This paid for everything that we picked up, even after fees and all that. So an illuminated keyboard for $120 off a $2 investment, and it happened right away. Back here, I don't even remember what we sold this guy for, to be honest with you. It was $17 and change. Look, here it is. It's Hello Kitty. I actually took an offer on this one. It took them about 3 days to pay, but they did pay. And so the Hello Kitty plush is moving on out. How about Star Wars? Another Star Wars piece. This is the Naboo Starfighter, and this is still sealed from episode 1. So definitely an older piece. A lot of that episode 1 stuff just not worth that much. It was way overproduced. But there are a few items that are worth it. Now, this we don't make a ton, but the sell-through was there, and that's why I picked it up. I paid $15 for this at an estate dealer's place, knowing that it would get around $30. And so, like I said, not a ton there, but $32.49 plus shipping. So definitely some profit, and it's sold in under a week. Down here, we've got some hats, and these going to a viewer of the channel. They're going to AJ. He saw our video about the hats and said he had to run over here and pick some of them up. And so I've still got a few to list. He was still interested in a couple, so I'll see if I can't get those listed over the next little bit. We've still got lots of stuff to list. And, one-man show, it takes a while to get that stuff listed sometimes. But between the hats, between this Motorola, this corduroy hat, really cool. We've got GMC. It needs some TLC because the foam is gone out of there, but it's clean. So you can actually rehab this hat and starch it and get it to stand up again. Cool look. So GMC diesel power. And then we've got the Shell hat, old trucker hat, in beautiful condition. So between those three hats, AJ paying $61.72. And then send me a message saying, hey, did you get that Yellowstone hat? I was interested in that hat as well. And we did, AJ. And buy three hats, get one free. So we're going to throw this one into the old box for you. I hadn't had it listed yet, but it's a super cool hat, and so we're going to send that one off to you as well. AJ, thank you so much for making those purchases. We have some more hats, not going to AJ, but the Intimidator, Dale Earnhardt, a snap-on hat. This one, honestly, I was shocked that it sat around for so long.
I am shocked and chagrined.
This one has been sitting for a couple years. And such a cool look. I thought it would go out quickly, but it, like I said, just sat there. Eventually, I sent out an offer of $14.99, and somebody picked me up on that. And we do have one more hat. We'll grab that. This is Fallout, the Welcome Home Fallout hat. Still new there. And this one going overseas. This one, I think the first hat, or first anything that I've sold to Austria. So Fallout hat headed to Austria, $9.98. plus shipping. We had a couple of nativity pieces, and now a couple other Christmas pieces moving out. We've got this little gold angel. That thing plugs in, lights up, looks super cool. We got this in a storage unit clean out. I helped some friends clear out a storage unit and was rewarded by getting to take a couple things home with me, and this was one of them, and we've made some solid profit off of these things. This little gold angel selling for $19.17 plus shipping. And then this guy I picked up a couple weeks ago, the 5 golden rings. That's the figure right there, still new in the box, from the 12 Days of Dickens Village. This one sold for $16.24 plus shipping. This one picked up at the same place as the Star Wars Clone Wars movies. Logitech MX Anywhere mouse. Little cordless mouse there, still new in the package. Can't remember what we paid for this, honestly. It's like $5 or something. I don't remember, but we're all profit at that sale at this point. And this one has a very strong sell-through, and somebody sent me an offer of $75 plus shipping. I think I had it listed at $79, something like that. And so $75 certainly good enough. Plus, they're paying international shipping. That one headed up to Canada. So a couple of internationals in this one. And then a couple more ponies moving out. I've only got 2 left. These things moving out really quickly. This one, Panda Paws. Super cool. I like this one. And, well, somebody else did as well, because they are paying $150 free shipping on that. And then our final sale of the day, another pony. And it's going out to a viewer. This is Crossroads. Super cool looking horse with the black and turquoise. It's bedazzled. I dig it. I think it's awesome. And this is going to Charles. And he said, hey, since Midnight Glow is gone, which was our glow-in-the-dark one with the glow paint skeleton horse, said, hey, since Midnight Glow is gone, I guess I'm going to have to use Crossroads to start off my collection. So I guess Charles is now going to start collecting some of these painted ponies, and I don't blame you. I really like them. I think they're so cool. I've had a couple people message saying, Hey, I saw them at an auction house, or hey, I saw these advertised in a sale now and I picked them up. And so that's great. That's what we like to do on this channel, is share items that you might not have heard of before, and you can pick up and flip for a profit. Now, not all of them are as valuable as these. Certainly, these are some of the more high-end ponies, but a lot of them are worth $30 and $40. So if you can get them cheap at a garage sale, you're still going to make good money. And Crossroads, by the way, going out to Charles for $129.35, free shipping. So Charles, thank you so much. I sure appreciate when different viewers come in and make purchases, especially, when we're talking high prices like this. AJ picking up 3 hats. We've got Glass Housing picking up 4 items. That means a lot. So you guys, thank you so much. And I can't say enough how much I appreciate your support.
Not shabby, right? And then, like I said, that's not even everything we sold over the weekend, because we did an early what sold on Saturday and showed you some of the early stuff. So things really moving out here this weekend. I'm thrilled. We were actually down about a week ago. When you look at the seller dashboard, it was saying, or the last 30 or 31 days, whatever it is, that my sales were down 30%. They're now up like 4.8% or something after this weekend. So it goes to show you, it really only takes one good day, one good weekend to sort of turn things around for you. Don't get down, keep pushing forward. We've talked about that on the channel. eBay's up and down. Keep doing the things you got to do, and hopefully things will turn around sooner rather than later. So guys, I sure appreciate you hanging out with me today on Memorial Day. And this a day where we do remember and reflect on and thank the loved ones, family members, friends of those that not only served our country, but gave their lives in service of our country. And at the risk of it sounding like it's trivializing something, reselling, what we all do, especially the people that are now like me doing this full time, reselling really is a freedom and very much a pursuit of happiness in multiple ways. So thank you, like I said, to all of those who have had loved ones that have died in service of our country. There's nothing that I can say that is good enough, right? That is the right words, the right tone, the right message. I can just say thank you. So thank you for that. Thank you to the rest of you for watching today. And we'll be back tomorrow with another one.